right, guys, I need to do a little wash here. We got some dust on the car, a little bit of dirt, and we're gonna do just a quick waterless wash. Rinseless, waterless, you know, with the pre-spray. We're gonna do a little bit of hybrid of everything here. And just to get all this dust off really fast, even though it's called a rinseless, I'm gonna hit it with the hose and rinse this thing real quick. Now it's hot out here, so I'm gonna make my rinseless setup first. I'll have a spray bottle for a little bit of lubrication pre-spray. And then right before everything, I'm gonna hit it with the hose and rinse it off. This is something you're gonna do at home or if you have access to water or a hose. All right, so I pulled out my detail cart. This is a Carolina detail cart. You can find this over at Autoforge.net. Take our bucket with gamma lid. They also have that there. Now, I've got some water in here and I've got a cup. So let me get some towels. All right, let's see what towels I got handy here. And we've got a couple of, you know, some of them plush microfibers. We can grab a couple extra of these. I think we'll be all right with that. We got about 4 towels there. Car's not gonna be that dirty. If you haven't figured it out, we're gonna be doing the wash, the rinseless wash with the multi-towel method there. And we'll throw the cup. The cup works for rehydration. All right, I've got a bottle here full of some type of waterless pre-spray. Don't know, but I know it's full, and if I make a full bottle like this, it is of extra liquid. Like I could take this liquid out and pour it in there to refill my pre-sprays. All right, guys, I've got the hose here, and I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this. I'm gonna start with the top so I can work my way down. I'm gonna do all the windows and the top of this thing. Now it's already hot here. It's not its normal temperature, but it's about, I don't know, 95 degrees. And I just wanna knock this dust off the top. Now, if you don't have access to a hose, you can do what I'm gonna do next. All right, so I'm gonna grab my Carolina detailing cart here. I'm all set up there. We've got our spray. All right, and what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go get a little stool right now, but I'm gonna pre-spray everything down. And I'm doing as much as the top as I can without getting on the ladder. So this is just getting a little bit of extra liquid on there. I'm gonna get my towel, fold it up, and I'm gonna start washing. And what I'm doing up here is I'm getting my rinseless wash and I'm washing as much of one side as possible. Then I grab my drying towel and I throw that down there and I start to dry. I'm trying to do this with one hand and filming, guys, but you can see I'm still able to get the job done there. And I'm gonna continue on with the top. All right, guys, that was a whole 2 minutes. I did all the top of the vehicle. It's washed, it's done, it's dried. So let's hit the sides here. All right, guys, we're gonna grab our towel here. I'm gonna get a little bit of liquid water. The water is clean. Throw it in there. Got the towel rehydrated. All right, guys, so you don't have access to the hose. Well, you're gonna go ahead and spray this down. You wanna probably start at the bottom down here. Liquefy it pretty good. Try to shoot any dirt off there. get your rinseless wash and wash it. So I know I had a hose and I sprayed it, but that's already dried. It's even made some water spots, so we're just going over it. It's that hot already. All right, guys, so we've done the top, passenger side, and the back side. You're gonna need to do the windows again just because it's so hot, and the towel is wet at this point that I'm using, so it's leaving a little bit of streaks on there, but no problem. Go get your window cleaner and clean them off. I need to finish this side, the driver's side, and the front. I'm gonna get that done real quick. It's hot. All right, guys, so I'm done washing this car. I need to do the windows, and I need to look for any water spots because it's so hot out here. I mean, you can see me, I'm super sweating. It's the time now to grab a detailer of choice. Let's say the ceramic detail spray, SiO2 McKee 37. Get yourself a nice towel and go over look for any water spots you left, anything you missed. This is the time to do that. Then we'll address the windows and the wheels. All right, so take your detail spray, go ahead and give it some sprays. Get the towel nice, and I like to saturate this towel pretty good. I'm gonna lay this down here, and we're just gonna look for any water spots. There's always something underneath. Oh yeah. And you know what, if you want to go over the whole vehicle, that's fine. You can wipe down the whole vehicle. I always look for underneath the door jambs, these kind of areas, stuff that drips. This works on the trim as well, and just kind of wipe down. Yep, that's it. Go around the car like that. All right, let's get onto the glass. We're gonna try out the Crystal Vision foaming. So I always like these foaming ones. Let's go ahead and put it on there. If you wanted to spray it, you could spray it on there. I don't know. Not really a fan of spraying on the windows, but you can do that. Wipe it in. This stuff's good. Works in the sunlight very well. Plays well with hot windows, even though you want to try to work in the shade. And yes, very, very good. That is the Crystal Vision. All right, for the wheels, I'm going to get my Poor Boys Bold and Bright. I like this as a waterless. I can go ahead. I'm going to start off by spraying these down. And I'm talking about the tires right now. I'm going to let it sit for a second there. All right, so we got the tires. Hang on. All right, I got a real cheap towel I'm gonna start using for tires. I got some bead maker. I'm gonna spray these wheels now because the tires are already sprayed and wet. We're gonna wipe down the wheels. And we're working in the sun. It is hot. There's the sun. And when I'm done here with all the wheels, I'm gonna take this towel and I'm gonna wipe all the tires down, all the rubber. Okay, so I'm done with all the wheel faces. Let me go ahead and get just a nice wipe on the tires. One time around, take off any of the dirt and any of the dust that's on there. And it still leaves a fantastic shine. Okay, so I'm using those. Those are the ones I got from Walmart, these towels for the tires. I'm gonna toss them. I didn't like these yellow ones. I wouldn't suggest them. guys, hopefully you liked the video. Today I'm trying to tell you about, it's hot out here. I need to do a quick wash. It's about 96, 97 degrees now. And I have a Gamma lid with some Rinseless Wash in it. I happen to have RRW Rapid Rinseless Wash by Coach Kemi. So we use that. I got the hose because I'm at home and I rinsed the car. And then I did a pre-spray with some waterless wash or pre-spray that's made. Usually you put an ounce or something into about 32 ounces of water and you spray the panel and then you use your waterless wash, all right? I use the hose as well. If you don't have a hose, don't worry, use the pre-spray, you're gonna be fine. So when you did that, we washed the vehicle, we came back, we dried it, we used the Car Pro Hydrate Towel, fantastic towel. Very fast, we went from the top down, the sides, and all the way around. As we finished off, we used the McKee's SiO2 Ceramic Detail Spray to get in these spots because it's hot and it's drying real fast out here. And even though I'm trying to go fast, it's still drying behind me. You can actually break it up into smaller size panels as you go along. I'm just doing this for the video. But the Ceramic Detail Spray by McKee's 37 smells fantastic, is slick, leaves a real glossy and slick finish, and it picks up any water spots that you've left behind. After that, I went ahead, I did the glass with the Crystal Vision. That's the foaming aerosol spray from McKee's 37. Love it, works great in the sunlight, and it's fast. Actually, I went on the inside and I did all the windows as well as the outside. From there, I took the Bold and Bright Poor Boys. I just sprayed it on the rubber tires, only the rubber. I let it sit. While that was sitting, I came back and I did the faces of the wheels with Bead Maker. That gives a nice shine and gloss. These are chrome or some type of shiny wheels, and this gives a nice finish on that that's very glossy. Then I came back with another towel and I wiped one time around the rubber just to get any excess off there. The car looks fantastic. I'm done. Very easy. I think filming the video took me about 30 minutes. So if you weren't messing around, you could get this done in around 15 to 20 minutes. Guys, go over to autoforge.net. Most of these products I'll list that you can get over there, I'll list in the description, and I'll put links to for you guys. You can remember which ones I used and stuff. Autoforge.net has everything you need. The cart, this is a fantastic tool as well. The buckets, everything there, towels. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.